G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. Now, Friendlyjordies has decided to attack people, YouTubers, 36 he claims, roughly, that are critical of the Labor Party. So I've decided to return serve, and I've published an article on Sunday the 1st of December titled "Labor Party Pays Friendlyjordies to Promote Labor Lies and Propaganda." And the article starts off, the Labor Party are using YouTuber Friendlyjordies with 1.35 million followers on YouTube, which averages about 250,000 views per video, to push Labor's propaganda. That's fine if Friendlyjordies, real name Jordan Shanks, wants to do that, but when he starts attacking independent media who expose Labor Party corruption, then a light needs to be shone on what Friendlyjordies and his team are really doing and how they are doing it. Friendlyjordies published a video about a month ago titled "Whinge Merchants," and he spends 52 minutes having a crack at about 36 YouTubers who have the audacity to shine a light on Labor Party lies and corruption. What whinge merchant Jordan doesn't say in his 52-minute rant is that he has made millions of dollars from Labor Party supporters over the last few years, since the start of his battle with former New South Wales Deputy Premier John Barilaro. Friendlyjordies' Patreon supporters grew rapidly from approximately 1,500 to around 5,000 supporters during his battle with John Barilaro. And then there's also over $1 million Jordan raised for legal fees for his defamation defence against John Barilaro. And I wonder where that ended up. I came across the Friendlyjordies video after I had a look at the Punter's Politics channel and watched his video, my response to Friendlyjordies. Punter's Politics believes he was one of the Friendlyjordies' targets and responded. I don't know if I was meant to be one of the 36 targets, but I write a lot about the National Anti-Corruption Commission, and Friendlyjordies tried to defend it, and he attacked its critics, and I'm one of the biggest critics. In the Friendlyjordies video, he also accuses the whingers of making things up and using dishonest attack points, so I thought I should respond. Friendlyjordies have done some good work, which I've written about numerous times, but now they are blatantly pushing Labor Party propaganda and lies for a few dollars, trying to silence people, and they have overstepped the mark and need to be exposed. Friendlyjordies whinge merchants. Rupert Murdoch's News Corp also reports news, but they also slip in plenty of propaganda as news when it suits Rupert Murdoch's agenda of making money and having power. Given the below video, Friendlyjordies has clearly decided to use Rupert Murdoch's business model. Jordan spends the first 50 minutes of the video telling lies and deceiving viewers, and then spends the last 2 minutes telling viewers what a hero he is and that they should donate more money because he is a hero. The Whinge Merchants video was published just before the Queensland state election, which was on the 26th of October 2024. And in the article, I have the Whinge Merchant video embedded, so you can go to my website and you can watch that, or you can go to Friendlyjordies' YouTube channel and watch it. The irony is that Friendlyjordies doesn't stop whinging about the Greens in the video, and the obvious reason for that is it was published just before the Queensland election, and Labor were worried about losing seats to the Greens. By taking on anyone who is critical of Labor, Friendlyjordies will quickly become known as a Labor Party troll, or Labor Party propagandist, or Labor's own version of Sky News. Labor is happy to use misinformation, which they wanted to legislate to stop voters from doing. Some video analysis. Friendlyjordies starts off saying the video is bad-tasting medicine that no one is really going to like, but it's only aimed at about 36 people. I would argue the video is aimed at more than 5 million people and is an attempt to silence people from utilising their right to political communication. Friendlyjordies talks about the 36 YouTubers feeding their audience what they want, and that is exactly what Friendlyjordies is doing in the video with his lies and propaganda for the Labor Party. If the Labor Party had such a great record, Jordies wouldn't have needed to spend half the video attacking the Greens. Friendlyjordies attacks the 36 for saying both major parties are corrupt, and he used a picture of Kathy Jackson later in the video, as per in the article, showing how Labor put a corrupt union into administration in 2012. Well, that'd have to be the own goal of the century, and shows how dishonest and dodgy Jordan Shanks and his Friendlyjordies crew are. Bill Shorten's crime gang have been hit with civil charges by the Fair Work Commission for stealing from the HWU, which is a branch of the HSU, Health Services Union, in August this year, and will likely face criminal charges over a $2.7 million ghost printing scheme. money that was stolen from a branch of the same union, HSU, that Bill Shorten put into administration in 2012. And I've reported on the fraud and theft since 2016. But Friendlyjordies makes no mention of the recent charges in his video. Friendlyjordies uses former Queensland Premier Joe Bjelke-Petersen to prove coalition corruption. Why? He hasn't been Premier since 1987. Friendlyjordies then rants about how Labor saved the day in Queensland and how great former Premier Wayne Goss was. Why doesn't Jordies use a current Labor Premier as an example of how great Labor are, or at least one who was Premier this century? Friendlyjordies would not have a clue about Queensland politics in the 1980s and 1990s, and half the video would have been scripted by Jordies' mate, Kevin Rudd, who was Wayne Goss's Chief of Staff. In the video, Jordies even says he has spoken to people off the record who know about Queensland corruption under Joe. And later he says in the video, Kevin Rudd remembers the dark days of Queensland well. Friendlyjordies has done numerous interviews with former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd, including one 4 years ago, as per the screenshot on your screen now. Every time Kevin Rudd does a video for Friendlyjordies, I would suspect his donations would go up from hardcore Labor supporters. How does Jordy know Kevin Rudd remembers the dark days of Queensland well? Because Kevin Rudd helped script the video, of course. Friendlyjordies has to look back 40 years in Queensland for his examples. Why? Because New South Wales Labor are rotten to the core and have been for a long time. Jordy tries to skim over New South Wales Labor in the video with lies. Federal Senator David Pocock is one of the best anti-corruption politicians in Canberra, and in the video, Friendlyjordies has a swipe at him, not for anything he has said, but because he is a former rugby union player. It is a pathetic attack and achieves nothing but undermines Friendlyjordies' credibility. Defending the National Anti-Corruption Commission. Friendlyjordies defends Labor because they set up the NAC, but Jordies uses quotes from barrister Jeffrey Watson taken out of context to support the NAC, and Jordy barely mentions the Robodebt scandal. Friendlyjordies' video was published before NAC Commissioner Paul Brereton was found to have engaged in officer misconduct, and 90% of Australia would say Brereton has to go. I wonder what spin Jordies would put on it now. Jordies defends the NAC's secret hearings, but not even his hero, barrister Jeffrey Watson, supports the secret hearings. In fact, Jordies is about the only journalist or commentator that supports the secret hearings, yet he is happy to use the evidence from the public corruption hearing by the New South Wales ICAC into former New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian in his video. Other claims by Jordies in the video are: 1. He claims Labor is doing well, I assume at the federal level. 2. Jordies puts the Liberals above the Greens. Why? The Greens have never had power federally or in any state government. 3. Jordy says, we have a zero tolerance policy to corruption in the Labor movement. So he admits he's part of the Labor Party. 4. Jordies claims Labor is not corrupt, but apparently everyone else is. The bottom line is YouTuber Friendlyjordies has attacked other YouTube journalists and commentators for having the hide to hold the federal Labor government to account, which Friendlyjordies only pays lip service to. The Labor Party brought in the kids' social media ban, tried to pass misinformation laws to silence the public, and now have Friendlyjordies telling people not to whinge about Labor. Why are the Labor Party so scared of social media and new online media? A lot of people watch Friendlyjordies videos for entertainment, not because they care about the reliability and or bias of the content, so he won't lose many of those viewers. But plenty of viewers would also believe the content is factual, and many of those viewers will start to ask questions if they haven't been already. Friendlyjordies has a number of staff, but Jordan Shanks is the face of the business and has to take the heat for the good and bad. It takes a real hide for Friendlyjordies to use his YouTube channel, which he pushes propaganda for the Labor Party, to tell people to be silent. Oh, stop whinging. You're not entitled to your say on political issues. And he spends a big chunk of that video whinging about the Greens. Anyhow, make sure you visit my website, Kangaroo Court of Australia, and you can read that article. It's got a lot of links in it with further information. And please hit the like and subscribe button and notification button. And please share this video on social media. And Kangaroo Court of Australia's independent media. I publish a website and a YouTube channel. And I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself. So please support my Patreon account or PayPal account. You can donate any amount, $3, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50 a month, whatever suits your budget. It all helps out in a big way. And the link for the Patreon account and PayPal account will be below this video on YouTube and also on my website. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day.